Hello, hello. How's it all going? Hi, that. How's it going? This session we're going to be looking at, what are we looking at? We're going to make a portal. Probably going to be mostly in Blender, but a lot of the things that I look at will be basically the same in any 3D development program. So basically, if you're working with what do you call it, things and stuff, you can work with that. So let's jump in, I guess. Cool, that's working. Trying to figure out. I'm not too sure which is better. That seems to cut things out better. So maybe that's it. We'll go there. Hi all. How you going? Making a portal. Let's get rid of all the things. Nothing. Nothing at all. LTM, that's the one. Bring your own, man. BYOS. So what do we have? So the basic aiming. Now, of course, a portal can be any size that you want it to be, but I'm going to go with it like a standard sort of approach. So let's go 0.2, 1, and 2. All transforms. There we go. So that's our sort of baseline. Now the question is, like, do we go sci-fi? Do we go fantasy? Do we go normal? What's the chat after? Which would you prefer? Sci-fi? We got one for sci-fi. One for sci-fi? One for sci-fi? Yep. Looks like we're doing sci-fi. Okay. So in that case, what do we need? We want... Okay. Sort of like a wormhole. Kubrick? What's that one? Cylinder. $24 maybe. Yep, that's what we want. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. Now I found this the other day. You can actually not do that. Which one was it? Yeah, maybe you can't. Fine. Nope. There we go. So we want to create a kind of cool thing in there. I wish I was better at shaders to be able to do that, but that's fine. We need to mark sharp. And then yeah, there we go. So under that, we're sort of like creating an object. We could, yeah, you could do symmetry, but I don't really want to do that today, I don't think. So I might actually do some other things instead. So we've got a cylinder. This one can be 16. Nope. That. For exactly that reason. Now that one I actually want to keep. Hello from Montreal. How you going? Yep, that works. Sort of want to do that. Next up, let's do okay. So, how's everyone's portal so far? I'm interested in seeing everyone's work if they're doing it. Now this one we're going to do a mirror on. Do it! Ooh, Houdini. Interesting. And that one we're going to mirror. Like so. Put clipping on and there we go. Okay. Now that one we actually want to go in a bit, like so. Alright. So this does look a little lower poly than we would like, so I think we're gonna have to redo that. I'll keep it there for now. Let's go to 40. Yeah, I think that'll be better. And got that. So it really depends on sort of what object you're creating, and if so that even looks low, but that's what we want. We don't want to go too high because WebGL is the reason. Alright, there you go. Now let's add to and the same again, but this time. Now if you hold control, you can actually just save a lot of time with that. So you can extrude along. We want to go out, like so. Excellent. Ooh, here we go. Do I want to feel more popular? Keep the promo code. I'm gonna go with no. I think I'm okay. Thanks though. It's like, do people click on them? Like, is that a thing people click on? Mark sharp. Yeah, let's mark sharp as well. And then we can there we go. Cool. We have our portal. Now that we need to go slightly that way. Or we could cut it. Yeah. Actually, let's join that and that. And then we have a join. So that's that problem solved. That was Control L to go. There we go. All right. What else do we have? It's a good start. I would like to put maybe. Oops. Okay. Okay. Take that off. Put that on. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now I have an idea that I want to do. So I'm going to put that sort of above. We'll worry about which is which later. Nope. SX. That's the one we want. And I sort of want to do that. Cool. Just pressing E to copy. And then we can press F to combine those. Nope. Nope. Ah, okay. All right. Let's see how that looks. It's good, but a little too rough there, I think. So let's Control R. Yeah. And then we can add a little bit more detail. There we go. All right. Now this one doesn't have, or does it? Hang on. There we go. Now I might end up that's what we want. Go. All right, so that's that. Let's put maybe a couple of extrusions. So we need maybe this one. Do we go in or out? I think out. Not exactly the right direction. Let's try that one again. Nope. That's fine. So where's the screenshots, people? Alright. What else do we have? Bring it. Two of those. Don't mind that. So let's take that and run with it a bit. Oh yeah, I should I should pay attention to that. I think it's the goal is 1,000. So I haven't even, like, I don't even know how to do that. Stats. I think that's a thing. Here we go. Okay, triangles 1,500. Right. So faces? Yeah. Interesting. About 1,000. Should be easier than this to tell. Hang on. Let's look into that, shall we? How to get polygons in Blender. What do we got? Got a meta, select the button, you should. Edges, faces. Faces. Alright. 764. If that's the case. Easy. Although, like, I could get rid of some very easily if I undid these. So I could do that. Like, there's definitely ways we can adjust the numbers. So, say for example, I could merge these. Like, it's small to start, but like it definitely adds up. So let's do that. So yeah. And honestly, we could probably get rid of these. And then do that. And therefore we have not much different. So it's exactly what we want. But yeah, We can worry about that soon. The next thing we want to do... I should definitely put... Now it's one texture, isn't it? So we're going to have to look at the... Oh, one texture. That gets tricky, doesn't it? Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to have to put it in there. Okay. So that's, we'll add plane. Get it just short, and then I'll have to we can scale that down like so. Now the catch with that though is that it is not double-sided, and we might want it to be. So I'm going to have to duplicate that and rotate it. There we go. Cool. Alrighty. So I have that. Now, I kind of like it, but we need a lot more information in regards to just stuff, to be honest. So I'm going to make a high poly of all of this. So these things we actually want to join together. We also want to get rid of, well, actually, I don't think we want to do that. So we want to do that and then join. Portal. Okay. So that's the low. And then we need the high. This is where we can sort of do whatever for a bit. Anyway. So let's hide that. And then let's go like this. Okay. So we want to multi-res, subdivide 2 times, which is interesting. And we're going to actually we are going to delete, well, not delete, but separate all of the objects here. So separate selection, and then we've got using Alt to select all of the objects to this one. Actually, Control A will transform, reset all the transforms. So when you do this, all of them have the same amount of variation, whereas before it was a little bit more. So if I do that, it looks very smooth. That's what we want. Now I'm going to hide that one because I want to... it's kind of cool. Yeah, alright. That's cool. Now, same with these. Do we want that to be... I think we do, actually. Nope. Yep. There we go. And then let's have a look here. Grabbing all the key shapes. I want that one as well. Alright. Yep, I think that's good. Put that in there just in case. Cool. And last one, this one. So we need all of these objects. And probably that one as well. I think that's it. Yeah, best get these as well, I suppose. Alright, I think that's it. So let's... and then put that. Hmm. Dang it. Okay, fine. I have a feeling this won't actually do it. This isn't what we're after, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah. Let's try and see if this does it all. Ah, no. There we go. And that. Oh, that looks good. Okay, cool. Alright. What else do we need? I think we want... We're going to have to do this for both the high and the low. But we want to... enlarge that. For that, we're going to need proportional editing, I think, maybe. Okay. Let's grab that and separate. Multi-res, good. Go see-through. Grab the bottom two. Probably up one. Yeah, okay. See how that looks. Okay, it fits there. Perfect. Worked well. Cool. What else? So some of the detail we could add afterwards. Not too worried about that. But let's do... Well, that's the thing. I gotta do what I just did with these. So right mouse click, select. Where was it? I think it was those ones, right? Fingers crossed. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. So let's get rid of those, and then we can combine those two again. Join. Okay. Postmodern. I'm gonna go with no. Well, let's have a look. So postmodern is basically break it. as much as possible. Add some weird color. And done. That's cool though. I like that. Yeah, I don't think I can run with postmodern. Now, as an example, yeah. So of course, in the end result, I would do a lot more detail here. But for the purposes of this argument, I'm actually going to unwrap this and basically map the end result so we can see it all. So I'm going to get rid of that so we can see that it is all shade smooth, which it is. Okay. Yeah, it's all shade smooth. Yeah, look, it's yeah. It's something. So when it comes to unwrapping, basically I can get rid of clear all the sharp so I can sort of see what I'm actually doing. And yeah, I'll keep that because I kind of want to keep that. And then go mark seam. Probably gonna grab that one. Mark seam as well, perhaps. Now some of these polygons I can definitely get rid of. Like those ones. Because we don't need them. Now the bottom ones I'm going to keep just because, I don't know, maybe you'll have, like, put it on the edge. I could move those up, but I'll keep them as is. Actually, I have some ideas for these ones. So I'm going to actually select them all. Nope. That's the problem there. Okay. Scale. Get those closer. So then you see that the edge there. Oh no. Yeah, because it's one texture, I won't be able to animate that. But I could possibly do it with the shader. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's try it, I guess, maybe. Okay. So what do we got? The that one and that one. We'll mark seam. We'll go under, make sure maybe general chat. I think that might be a good one to put stuff to share. And then everyone can give you polite feedback. What can we do? Let's actually let's do this one. Actually, these can be now, oddly enough, I'm actually going to get rid of, because I just thought of this, all of this side. Because I can duplicate. Nope. Wrong way. There we go. That over here. So I can make the texture higher because this object is less, and just double that. So that actually does much better on the texture side of things. So that's actually quite good. Let's see. So go to UV editing. Now that's that's what it looks like now. Now because it's all unwrapped, a lot of this, not all of it. It's all right. That and that. What are those? Ah, those are the textures. Okay. Where is it? I'm waiting for it. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that there. Gonna put that there. But the thing is also, like, these can double up. So I'm actually gonna get rid of one of them and double. It doesn't matter which one, but I'm just gonna delete it. And then that can be bigger. Now notice how this is squished. That's because I'm assuming. So if we're gonna go all transforms. There we go. Unwrap, and there we go. So that's a good example of why all transforms, applying all transforms is really important with objects. When unwrapping or when importing into Unity, you name it. So make sure to do that before you unwrap. Now, let me see. All right. Now these, yeah, we should cut that up. So let's have a look. That one we want. We actually don't want that because it's harder to see things. Marksing. Yeah, so that's much better. That's cool. It's a very big portal. Now we want that to be pretty big because that's going to look cool. Is the technical term. This, I believe, is underneath it, so I could probably make that pretty small. That. Maybe can fit. Yeah, there we go. So if we can get this somewhere else, make that bigger. Let's get rid of those two for now. Scale that down a bit. Scale that up a bit. Okay. Put that just in there. Just in there. Okay. So we've got some issues there. So let's look at that. That might actually be because, yeah, I have those three which we do not need anymore. So get rid of those. Oh no, it's gonna. Oh no. Ah. Okay. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but yeah, that's what I wanted though. Okay, let's try again. Can we actually not? No, no. Now I could, if I wanted to, I could actually probably... Nah. I was going to say I could probably duplicate that and put it in the thing, but I'm not going to do that. Cool. And scale that down because it is not important at all. And then scale the rest up. Cool. All right. Is that Maya? Like that's... No, that's Houdini. You were talking about Houdini, right? Let me look. Yeah, I've never played with Houdini. It keeps coming up, but yeah, I've not done anything with it. Okay, so we have those three. Now I can actually get rid of this one. Nope, that one. Cool. And that one. Get rid of those two. Delete. Get rid of that one. Delete. Okay. Now let's imagine that is crazy high polygon and there's all this really cool stuff on it. That's what you got to imagine. Now we probably want it in different pieces. So let's grab that. Yeah, so we want sort of three different objects. But we want one material. So because I'm using what do you call it? What's the name of this thing? Blender to bake. I'm going to need to... Oops. So let's put this across there. That one. That one. And that one. And that way we can sort of now I'm using control to snap these, so if you're wondering why these are doing what they're doing, it's because I'm using control to snap them. That can stay. Not too sure what that is, so let's get rid of that one. Yeah, anyway. And then we can put it all together later. So let's join these and see how that goes. So, portal low, that's what we need. Animation, shading. Let's hide that one. We need to give it a material. And we need to right mouse click and then go add. Texture, image texture. Like that. We're going to go new. Call it portal. Let's do normal map first. We'll keep it 2048 and make it smaller or bigger as we need it. And then go OK. That's all we need. Then we need, I think it's cycles, because that has bake down here. So we've got that, which is what we need. And then click on the high polygon object that we want to bake onto the low poly object. Select it to active. Let's do the normal map, because that's what we want to do on this one. Image, margin. We want to do 0.1 there. And I think that's pretty much it for now. Let's give it a shot. Yes, there is. You need the emissive layer. All right. So this is the normal map. We'll give this a shot in a sec. So yes, in WebGL, yeah, so the materials in Unity is where you would do that. So you would import that and then create a material. So I can show you that if you like. Let's do... Yeah, that should be okay. Maybe. Let's find out. Cool. So if you make a new material, let's do that here. You will need to turn that on. You can do an asset here and then change the color to maybe 2. And then you have emissive. So that's how you do that. So let's portal in. And let's grab another one. What? Ah, okay. Let's grab just diffuse, just as an example, and bake that one. Alright, so very basic, but that's kind of on purpose, because there's nothing in it. But imagine it was all finished, it was ready. Portal D. Sure. So that's done. And then I'm going to get rid of that, make a duplicate of that, delete that one, and then we can sort of put it all together again. So let's say, I think that's where that one went. Maybe there. Is that it? Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it there. And then we actually want all of this. Why is that separate? That's a bit of a weird thing. But anyway. Yeah. And then duplicate that. Right mouse click. Scale minus Y. Nope, nope, nope. Scale Y minus 1. There we go. And it's a little bit off, so let's just Y there. Okay. And then the last thing we need to do is check normals. Check normals. Right. So these ones, Control L. So we need to duplicate that. And then flip that. And then move it slightly that way. like so. Okay. So that should be ready to go, basically. Let's turn those off. And let's go. Export FBX. I've never used UDIMs. I've never needed to. Even with character stuff, I'll do to materials. But like one object very rarely needs 2 or 3 materials, so it's actually quite in a game environment. Generally speaking, you'll have a few materials perhaps, but if they're all sort of split, so you have glass and tile and all those sort of things. But yeah, I don't use UDIM, so I can't really say. I would lean towards no, just on the grounds that for this sort of environment, you don't need things that much. So at your own risk. Select that object, and I'm going to apply transform. This works for things that do not have animation, and it just saves one step when talking about those sort of things. So let's have a look. I'm going to change this one to portal, and hopefully this works well. We'll find out. So diffuse, normal, it's going to come up with that, so fix now to make sure that's a thing, and then I want to turn that off just by doing that. So that looks good. If anything, I think it, like, if what you are talking about is what I think it is, yeah, it actually moves. Like, UDIMs are usually for like movies and cutscenes that you would render in Blender. If anything, you would actually need to optimize it more for WebGL. So even game characters in like AAA games now, you might have 2 or 3 textures, like materials. So one for the head, one for the torso and arms, one for the legs, and that's it. So I don't think it would do it. Yeah, that. Okay, models. There is that. So I'm going to plug that in there. Cool. So that's a portal thing. Okay. So, excellent. That's great, because we can look at that. So as you can see, the this is looking really good. Very smooth. But all of this looks terrible because it was flipped. So we need to fix that. Now to do that, we can do that. Select the things. Now these were the objects, so I can basically go to mesh, normals, flip, and then you'll see those lines going the right way. So I can export that again. Right. Yeah, so basically you'd want... What happened there? Okay. Basically you'd want to get refine that down to the just set materials rather than UDIMs. I have done one character where it was UDMs, and basically I baked it down to normal materials. So there are ways to do it. Just depends on if you're making it from scratch or not. If you're making it from scratch, you wouldn't worry about it at all. You would design the character as you see fit and then bake it on the low polygon. Okay, so we have our portal, and it looks much higher than the actual polygon. So that's great. Now, of course, I would personally take this into Substance Painter, do all of the things, but for the sake of argument, let's go into UV Edit, grab all of that, export UV layout. So let's sure, let's do that in here, I guess. So prefab portal UV, and then open up Photoshop. Let's open what we just did. What did we just do? Oh yeah. Okay. So let's make gray for the most part. And then I want to make a very quick let's go blue. Actually, let's open that. Well, it doesn't really have much information, does it? No, let's leave it. I feel like I should. Hang on. Let's go multiply. No. Lighten? Nope. Yeah, that'll do. Export quick as PNG. Textures D. There we go. And that'll update. So we have our portal basically. Now I think, yep, the portal's there, so that's good. Okay, so we want to get rid of our assets. Get rid of that. Actually, let's go back, unpack this. There we go. And then we can put that there. All right. Now, other things we could do. Let's do some transparency. That could work. So let's grab that, delete that, and go maybe 40%. Yeah. So we need to get rid of that. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Okay, so transparency is part of the diffuse, so we should be able to do that. But then we need to adjust the material to transparent. Which, okay, interesting. Fade. What? Why? Okay. Why has it done that? Cut out. Not really what we want. Yeah, that's right. Hello, Kuya. How's it going? Not sure. Okay. Worry about that later. So yeah, that's kind of it. Like, there's definitely more I could do. I could take it in a Substance Painter. I could do some cool things. I might do that if everyone wants. Yeah, Kuya. So we just made this. It's a very quick portal, basically. But I would use, of course, Substance Painter to do some cool texturing stuff. I would do a cool ripple effect, like a, what do you call it, a bubble effect on there. I would probably do that with Amplify, with a masking and then the ripple there. So yeah, those are the sort of small things that I would change or add as I went along. But for what, 1 hour and 20 minutes? It's not too bad. Let's jump into, yeah, let's do some stuff. Shindo, we got Wolf in the general chat asking you questions about Houdini, by the way. Aw, man. I am nothing but a concierge to different chat sources. Alright. Yeah, so in this case we've actually got the bake. And I usually do the bake in here, so it's gonna be kind of interesting actually. So let's well, I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Open. Okay. And the texture set. So we're basically looking at select normal map, but we haven't imported it yet. So we're going to need that somewhere in here. I guess this. Import resources. Add resources. Textures, we want this one. Yes. Undefined. It is a texture. Current session, that one. Import. That one. So we need to find what's it called? Portal. P. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's get into some cool textures. Go away. Okay. So, what do we want? Interesting. We got that. Everything else is okay. Nope. Okay. Well, yeah, there's there's a lot I can do, but I'm not doing it. Basically. Let's go. Yeah. Anyway. You can see what I would like to do, or potentially could, but the amount of work that would be done would be considerable. So I'll leave this one, I think, for another time. But let's do this one thing, I guess. So that we want to do, nope, this one. And notice how it's on that side, and there's that. So let's try again. Yeah. I kind of do like that. I'm gonna put it up there, black, and let's put this on. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And actually, no, let's get rid of that one. One more cool one. Machinery. See, it doesn't really... Yeah. Now, I'm not too sure. I haven't used Substance Painter with many things, so the fact that it's trying to look at that with the details, so it's not there. So I'm wondering if that's a scale thing, and if I had more time, I'd probably be able to go through that. But I will not. But we'll put it in here. Now, this one we do need to go to... I find that Unity Universal Render Pipeline Metallic Standard is the one to go. It doesn't actually have built-in, which is kind of annoying. The resolution will go 2048 and mix it up in there. And go export. So when we go here, we can actually update with our portals, like so. We also have fix that. There we go, and metallic smoothness, like so. So yeah, just a quick example of our portal. Ta-da! So yeah, that's that. It's not the most amazing, but it does the job. So yes, hour and a half. So I'll probably wrap it up there. I got to get up in 10 hours or so to do another thread, because it's Friday, and that's going to be the build and chill. So that's going to be probably going to work on the cinema again and see if I can get that up to a little bit further. So that's the plan for tomorrow. But if that's an example of what you could do in a very short period of time with creating a portal and baking. So I don't usually cover objects so much because usually you don't need it in a space so much, only for hero assets, so like a statue or something. So it hasn't really come up, but this is an example of baking in Blender. You can of course bake in Substance Painter, or Marmoset, or ZBrush, or basically any 3D application will usually have baking of some sort involved. I usually bake in Substance Painter. That has the usual, the best usual results for me. It also allows you to do some other things like baking based on names, so you could sort of have 3 objects but line up with one. So that's quite useful as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and good luck with your portal, and I'll see you in the Discord, and happy building. Bye.